time to listen what am I supposed to be saying about St. Padre Pio. Did you have time? Because I can speak about St. Padre Pio for days. No, I'm not joking. I do repeat, I don't like to lie. Otherwise, 7 years in purgatory, Gino. I swear, I can pray, I can talk about Padre Pio and my encounters with St. Padre Pio for days and days and days. I think it was quite a few years ago. I was invited over in Nashville, Tennessee, and they have a group of prayers of St. Padre Pio there. And I was talking to them almost 2.5 hours, exactly 2 hours and 24 minutes, until I looked up. I said, oh my gracious Lord, 2 hours and 25, 2 hours and a half hours, that I'm speaking about St. Padre Pio here, and then I say, I better stop. So I did stop, and I donate a little tiny cloth of St. Padre Pio's wounds to them as a relic of St. Padre Pio. And while I was speaking, Padre Pio told me about that. So, and then I had, nice and beautiful piece of cloth of St. Padre Pio with the blood and water on that, nice and beautiful cloth. Oh, you cannot hear me? No, maybe I can speak up a little bit more. About now? Can you hear me now? No? I need the microphone. Go ahead, They ask for it, and you better do it. Otherwise, it's not your will, it's Donna's will. Anyway, so they invite me there, and then at the end of the long talk that I had to them, Padre Pio told me, listen, that you have a piece of cloth of mine, you better cut a piece and give it to them. So, and then I say, Padre, how am I going to cut it? I don't have no scissors, no knife, no nothing. And then all of a sudden he pointed me out to one lady that she was right there. And I looked, there was a lot of people. I think 253 people or something like that. I say, hey, you lady, back there. No, I swear, I'm not lying. I say, hey, lady, Padre Pio told me you have a scissor in your purse. And she said, let me look. So she looked and she had the scissor inside of the, I swear, she had the scissor inside. They bring her over here, because I'm going to cut a piece and give it to this group of prayers. So that's exactly what I did. I cut the piece, I gave to them, and they were very, very beautiful. And then after a few months, the leader of the prayer group, he sent me a picture of St. Padre Pio figurine, and he put the glove right on top of Padre Pio's hand. And it looked exactly like the Padre Pio's glove. So, oh my gracious Lord, this is something very unusual and very strange and it was a blessing anyway. So, and after 2 hours and a half that I was speaking to them, they were very pleased and so, I don't know if you have 2.5 hours to stay here and listen to me, but anyway, I can talk about the Padre Pio for hours and hours and hours. I mean, two beautiful things happened to me, and one, it was in 1999 that I come back from work and my beloved wife was crying when I got home. And I said, Patsy, why are you crying? And they said, well, my niece was in the hospital, but they sent her home to Loyola Hospital in Maywood, Illinois. They sent her home because they said you only got 1 week or 10 days of living, and then you're going to be dying. And when I heard this, I said, Patsy, there is no way she's going to be dying, because she does have a little tiny kid. He's only, Rafael, his name is, he's only a year and a half old. There is no way that Joanna's going to die. So I prayed to Padre Pio, night and days, and then Padre Pio said, don't worry, Gino, I'm going to listen to your prayers, and I'm going to help you. So, and then he showed me, and he told me in my dream to call the Mayo Clinic over in Westchester, in Michigan? No, not Michigan. Minnesota, yes. Thank you. So, and tell, your nephew to call there, and they're going to send her over there, and they're going to help her. And it was exactly, so I got up. Instead of going to work, I said, Patsy, you got to do me a favor. You got to listen to what I'm saying and believe what I'm saying. Because Padre Pio told me that we got to do this. So I called George, my beloved wife, niece, husband, and I said, George, I want you to believe what I'm saying. Because Padre Pio told me, hey, you're going to listen to me and do what I'm telling you that Padre Pio told me. So then I told them to call the Mayo Clinic over in Minnesota and to let them know that they are to get your wife there to cure her. So he called over there, and they said, oh, we got a long list, of people that they are already signed up to come over here. We cannot take her at least for 1 more month. So, and he called me back and I said, Gino, Uncle Gino, they cannot take her. I said, no, you call them back and tell them that this is an emergency and they have to take her to the hospital right away. So I called them back and I say, my dear friends, this is an emergency. You gotta take my wife to the hospital there to cure her, because my nephew told me. And then they say, oh, why did you tell us from the beginning that this was an emergency? Well, anyway, they took her over there. So they got there, and this was I think it was a Monday or Tuesday, I don't remember exactly. But when they got there, they made the x-rays and they made the CAT scans and all that stuff they need to do. So they find out that they would be able to help her and heal her. But they said, you're going to do us a favor, call one of your relatives to go to Chicago to this special pharmacy and to go there, because we already ordered the pills and the medicine that we need to take care of her. So, and my nephew George said, Uncle Gino, you got to do me a huge favor, please go to this pharmacy. He gave me the address and everything and the phone number. Go there and go get the pills and this medicine that they already ordered over there, and you bring it us over here in Minnesota. I never went to Minnesota, so I did not know. But anyway, my daughter put it in the, what you call GPS or whatever, because me, I'm stupid. I'm not too good at that stuff, I only got my phone to call people and receive a phone call. So anyway, they put it in, they say, okay. So I went to get the medicine and everything. So now this was between Tuesday night and Wednesday morning. So I said, well, around 12 o'clock at night, 1 o'clock in the morning, no, we're going to take the car and we're going to drive over to Minnesota and bring the medicine to the hospital over there. So anyway, we took it. So we left around 12 o'clock, 12:30 or 1 o'clock. I don't remember exactly. I don't like to lie, but it was around that time. So we're driving and driving and driving and driving. And it becomes to start, being light very early in the morning, that you can start to see it. So I was driving and following this beige Camry, Toyota Camry, and all of a sudden I saw Padre Pio in the back windshield. A picture of Padre Pio in the back windshield. I said, oh my gracious Lord, maybe these people are Italian. They have a Padre Pio's picture in the back shield of their car. I said, I want to see. I want to see if these people are Italian. So I drove to the next line and going forward, and I looked, and they were Asian people. They were Asian people. I said, oh my gracious Lord, they're not Italian at all. But then I say, hey, Padre Pio is known throughout the world. So if Padre Pio is known throughout the world, maybe the Asian people know Padre Pio, they have the picture of Saint Padre Pio. And I went back again and followed his car, and Padre Pio was still there on the windshield. And then all of a sudden I say, wait, I'm going to wake up my wife and ask her if she can see Padre Pio there. So, Betsy, I woke her up. She was sleeping right next to me there on the passenger side. And she was sleeping, and I woke her up, and I said, Betsy, did you see Padre Pio? She went like this a couple times. No, I don't see Padre Pio. Yeah, forget it. She's sleeping. Forget it. She's sleeping. Katia, she was on the back seat. Katia, can you see Padre Pio in the back windshield of this car in front of us? She cannot see it. You say, no, Pa, I cannot see it. So when I heard Katia, my daughter, saying that she cannot see it too, I say, this is something really beautiful for me. So then all of a sudden, when I said these words into my, I swear, I looked at it, oh my gracious Lord, that's already expired. So, but Padre Pio told me to call and then to call Alitalia, the airline, and make a reservation for it. So you will not believe. I called the consul and say, oh, bring the old passport over here, and we'll give you the new one. But it happened everything in the same day. Yes. And then what was I saying? After the passport, how did I going to go in Italy? I have to, call like Padre Pio say, the Alitalia. And I called the Alitalia and say, oh, we only have 3 seats left open for you. So you can come right away and we fly you to Italy. And that's exactly what happened. Me and my beloved wife, we fly over in Italy, and there was 1 seat left there, and it was empty anyway. So anyway, and then when I got to get out of here, you don't belong here, I told you. Now you got it, huh? So anyway, when I got in Italy, I went to the hospital, and every single time I used to go to Italy to see all my loved ones, my relatives and brothers and sisters, I used to bring the mozzarella cheese, the like bocconcini. In Italia we call them bocconcini, the mozzarella cheese, Yes, to all my relatives there and everything. And so I go to the hospital and see my dad there, and he said, figlio mio, che fai qua? And he says, my son, what are you doing over here? You didn't bring me the mozzarella? I said, Padre, I came all the way from the airport, I came over here, but I go back to my friend and buy the bocconcini for you. So I went to my friend that I used to, buy all the time the bocconcini. So I brought my beloved dad the bocconcini. So anyway, I came back over here because I only have 3-4 days, the tickets made out for the thing, and I left my dad there, and then 2 days later, after I left, he died. But he was very happy to have the bocconcini, and most of all to go see him, I mean, there is a lot of beautiful things that happened to me that I can speak for hours and hours and hours. You want me to answer your question? It's too late? No, it's not too late. Is it too late? No way. Come on, Donna, it's not too late. If you guys have a question, I'll be glad to answer. See, Donna? It's not like you said. Well, it's about 1 hour and 50 minutes, 1 hour and a half, depending on the traffic, from where I live, Rugiano, Province of Bari, to San Giovanni Rotondo. Yeah. Province of Bari. Okay, you do have a question, so I'm sorry, Dana. I kind of missed that. I can see that. Yes. Well, this is the honestly truth that I didn't tell that many people. See, when I see Padre Pio into my dreams, well, I call them dreams, but a lot of people say, no, Gino, they're not dreams, they're vision. But my Italian theory of vision is when I see you and you see me with your physical eyes. But when I speak to him and he speaks back to me, I cannot open my eyes. I can't. I mean, I'm a very strong man, very, very strong man. And in my second dreams, I say, Father, you know that I'm a very strong man. Will you please tell me why you speak to me and I speak to you, I cannot open my eyes? And he said, Figlio mio spirituale, my spiritual son, I want you to see me with your spiritual eyes and not with your physical eyes. And since then I have accepted, and I do not, be disappointed about that. But, that's the way it is, and I accept it. And until today, yes. Yeah. Well, thank you for listening to me, but somebody else, another question?
How were you led to Sarasota?
What is it?
How were you led here to Sarasota?
Well, into my dreams, you showed me exactly the church that I was going to build, yes. That I was going to build the shrine. This was my third shrine. One in my town, one in Chicago, at St. Francis Borgia Church. I don't know if you guys know St. Francis Borgia. Yeah, that was my second one. And then I did this one. So he showed me everything into my dream, what I was going to do, and the church that I was going to find. So a friend of mine that used to live over here in Sarasota, beloved friend of mine, because he passed away, he went to the church close by the Gulf, but I forgot the name of the church. But so he talked to the priest. They said, oh, when he comes over here, we'll talk about it. So on Sunday, we went there. He said, no, I cannot talk to you because, I'm busy today. But, when I got in that church, it was not at all what I saw into my dream. So I say, Pasquale, I'm sorry, but this is not the church. So at night, me, my beloved wife, and a couple of friends of mine, Rocco, my beloved Rocco, and Maria Carbonara, we went to Saint Armando Circle over there, and we were having ice cream, and all of a sudden, this friend of, relatives of beloved Rocco Carbonara said, well, she was the secretary over here a few years before when I was speaking to her. Said, well, you know what, I was telling them about the story of Padre Pio, and he wanted me to do the shrine, and she said, you know what, I can make you an appointment with the priest over where, Our Lady Guido Marcher. So anyway, she said, okay, make me the appointment, everything. So she made the appointment, and she said that around 2 o'clock in the afternoon, Father Joe Connolly, the beloved Father Joe Connolly, will accept you, and you can talk to him. So when I was in Chicago and I had the dream, I drew on a big piece of paper, almost big as quadro, square. In Italiano, quadro. So anyway, big as that, so I do everything of the church, and it was exactly the church. So when I came over here, I got here 10, 15 minutes before 2 o'clock, the appointment time. So, and the church was open. I don't know why the church was open for me before 2 o'clock, so I entered the church. And when I saw the church, I said, oh my gracious Lord, this is the one that I saw into my dream. So I went all the way on the front of the altar there, and I prayed one Our Father, Hail Mary, glory be to the Father. And after the glory be to the Father, and I finished, I heard the Padre Pio tell me, hey my son, this is the church where you're going to be doing the shrine in honor of me. And it was exactly the truth. That I turned around from the altar and I said, my beloved wife and all her relatives, hey, Padre Pio told me that this is the church where I'm going to be doing the shrine. And my beloved wife said, forget about this church, this priest is going to tell you exactly like the other priest. And I said, no. I heard Padre Pio telling me that this is the church that I'm going to be in the shrine in honor of him. Sure enough, it happened because I'm coming out, and Father Joe Connolly, I never met him before, he was going under the canopy there, coming from the office, and all of a sudden, oh, you must be Gino, the Irish guy. See, I do not know who you are. How do you know my name? Well, they told me that, and then I he presented himself, Father Joe Connolly. Say, oh, wait a minute, you must be Italian then, Cannoli. So we started laughing at each other, Cannoli in italiano non si dice cannoli, si dice cannoli. Yeah. And I thought it was Italian, so we started laughing and said, but when I showed him exactly what I drew, he said, okay, Gino, you're going to do it over here. That's exactly what I did. Yeah. And I done the shrine in honor of St. Padre Pio, exactly the way he wanted me to do it. He wanted me to do the sun and the sidewalks as a ray of the sun, and in the middle of the sun you want me to do the star, and in the middle of the star, the statue. And it was amazing that when I came to do the shrine, I mean, it's not that easy to make a star perfect on the shrine. So he said, Padre, you're going to help me over here. How am I going to do it? I said, okay, don't worry, figlio mio. Prendi the stick and put it over here. Make another stick and put it over here. Make another stick and put it over here. I put the sticks exactly where he wanted me to do it. When he wanted me to put my head, I put the string all the way where the sticks were. And I said, oh my gracious Lord, they look so beautiful, beautiful stars. So I measured with measuring tape, and there was not even 1 inch of difference of the stars, the lines and everything. And it was so beautiful. That's it. Yeah. We got time still.
To Gino and the videos and everything, we separate in the church and we separate here as well. 25th years anniversary of Padre Pio beatification, so that's very good. So thank you very much for loving the church and loving Padre Pio that you're here. And yeah, thank you for each and every one of you here. And thank you, the crew back there preparing the food and everything. Thank you very much. Mary and Ginger as well. Thank you very much for setting all this up. And where's Andrea? Andrea, thank you, and Carla, thank you. And where's your husband Paul here? Okay, thank you, Paul. You know the video that you watch? That's him. The man's voice, that's him. Yeah. Beautiful voice. Oh, it's the whole team, right? Thank you very much. I don't know what else to say. Thank you,
You're the
Gino.
number one of our team.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
So thank you very much.
Copy from me, I'll copy from you.
You be the president.
And Carla. Carla too. She wrote the script. Carla.
Oh yeah, Carla wrote the script as well. Yeah. Oh yeah, we have meeting a couple of times every week for 10, 11 times, 12 times. So thank you, Carla. Very good.